What's going on, everyone? Meteorologist Hunter Ward coming to you. It is the afternoon of February 8th. I've got my eye on the weather that is coming this weekend. So we've got a little bit of a tough forecast. I mean, typically is a tough forecast up here in western North Carolina, but this one is uniquely challenging in itself. We've got an upper level low that's going to be moving through. Those are notoriously difficult to model. You've got cold air that is pulled down from the upper stratosphere. That's how the snowfall is made. Just a very difficult forecast to nail down, but going to do my best for you folks. Let's go ahead and turn around to my screen. Want to thank Farm Bureau Insurance on Leicester Highway. Got the agents here. You can see Daniel Jensen, Chris Clark, Raina Elkin, Ethan Bonner, all the team there. Appreciate them. CP Cruise and Company, Adrian on Hendersonville Road. She can take care of all of your tax needs. And then Patrick McCall of All In Dumpster Rentals. You can get all your dumpster rentals from them, 10 yards, 13 yards. Really appreciate these folks. They allow me to pay for the weather model subscriptions, allow for the website to run. And if you're interested in becoming a gold sponsor, email me, hunter@ashevillewx.com. Better Homes and Gardens, downtown Canton camera. Very overcast skies. Better Homes and Garden Realty Bryson City camera here. This one's now in motion, and that one will be in motion here shortly. And we'll also be adding another Maggie Valley camera on their building. Grimes Tice Anderson camera here in downtown Asheville. BannerElk.com camera, live camera up there in Banner Elk, just above Banner Elk. Our new camera here, the Ward Plumbing, Heating, and Air downtown Silva camera. Check this out. You see the courthouse? Could get some snow on this camera here coming Saturday night. At the Haywood County Farm Bureau camera here, up Dutch Cove here. Beautiful out there on the farm. Marthaler Jeweler camera here live. Hendersonville Road in Fletcher. And let's see. Let's look at the Country Fields camera. Kevin can handle all of your snowplow needs. There you go. You can see looking at I-26 or I-40 and US 70 there. Beautiful view there, but kind of overcast skies today. And we'll look at one more. Affairs of the Hearts downtown Waynesville camera. So let's go ahead, dive into the models just a little bit here. And, it's a really difficult forecast what we've got coming up. Some rain tomorrow, and then, really a slop forecast late in the day Saturday, possibly changing to all snow and potentially heavy snow in and around western North Carolina. Could even be potentially into places like Hickory and even Greensboro. Some models have hinted at that. Some models have really kind of shied away from that. But we've got a pretty good consensus that snowfall looks to be, I'm about 50 or 60% sure we're going to see snowfall Saturday night into Sunday and accumulating snow around the Asheville area. So hopefully that confidence grows for me and those snow lovers. But we'll see. Just going to do my best to kind of tell you guys what I'm seeing. And we'll begin with this is the 12Z GFS. I'm going to run this out. Actually, I would actually like to get to a national view so you can really see everything that's happening with this system. So, got your upper level low here. It's the main player. And a surface low. Actually, the upper level low comes from here. This is actually a little bit of rain that's going to be moving through tomorrow. But as we run this out, let's set the stage. We get a little bit of a development off this 50-50 low that traverses the Gulf Coast states, and then it just kind of hangs around here because you can see you got this high pressure that's pushing that air, warm, moist Gulf air in. And so what just this upper level low comes around Texas, and then you'll see on the GFS it cranks itself negative tilt, and all of this moisture begins to pull back in to the inland areas, and then that upper level low has the cold under it, and you can see the magic happens in the mountains. So I'll run this out. There's that surface low, and here's the upper level low going negative tilt. Here's your timestamp. This is Saturday morning on this model. So look at what happens as that model, or as that upper level low goes negative tilt. Really begins to deepen, and all that moisture comes into play. Wow. Brings in the surface low, and then, got some moisture feedback issues, I believe, on this run. But as you can see, a potent storm develops there. And a swath of snow develops by Sunday morning, and throughout the day for many, even in portions of central North Carolina, see snowfall from this upper level low. So one model run, got to take it a little bit with a grain of salt, but we're getting close to where these models should begin to nail this down. This is a 4.5 day time period or less for this model, so it should be hitting its stride. We typically switch to the short range models in their hour 60 or so. So this is when these models are supposed to be performing at their best. So that's why we're talking about this. That's why I'm bringing this to your attention, that there's a good bit of uncertainty, but what does seem to be the common theme is that upper level low going negative tilt somewhere along the Gulf Coast states. That would mean that we would have moisture crank into us and that would bring the potential for heavy precipitation falling through an upper level low situation where that column of air saturates all the way to the ground and goes isothermal or below 32. So as that model runs out, I'm not going to show you guys snowfall totals from this. I'll show you what the European model is showing as well, and then we'll show you kind of the ensembles right now. Ensembles should be nailing this down, and we've got pretty good consensus here that Western North Carolina could see accumulating snowfall from there. All right, so let's go in European model here and do the same thing. Run you guys through this. All right, so there's that system that's going to bring just a small amount of rain tomorrow, and then watch as it stalls out. Got it going all the way across the Gulf states. Here comes your upper level low. Run this out. There's your surface low developing, and upper level low continues to deepen along the Gulf Coast states. There is snowfall beginning to occur. This is Saturday night at 8 p.m. So timing will be very favorable for this snowfall to accumulate. So we've got a little bit of variability here, but trying to do my best to get you guys ready. This is starting to really feel like the potential is there for a decent snowstorm around Western North Carolina. It's our best chance that we've had this year by far. And so as I continue to run this out, you can see European model as well. Large swath of snow that develops. And that upper level low just kind of cranks over Western North Carolina. And we end up with a good snowstorm. Let's show you what the EPS shows. This is the European ensemble. This is general consensus of all 50 models, or tweaks, 50 variations of the model run, showing around 5 inches average for the Asheville area. So it's nothing to take lightly. We haven't seen an average that high all year. And, if we have even seen higher members, they've been several days out, and that threat has not came to fruition. So we are in the wheelhouse of this model, and so it should be giving us good data that we can trust, and that's kind of where I'm going to base my forecast off of coming forward. We'll move from the EPS into the operational models. So we'll move from the ensembles to the operational models, and then we'll move to the short-range models here moving forward. But a lot of information coming in, a lot to keep track of, and I'm going to do my best for you guys. Make sure to follow along on Twitter at HVWard. I post a lot of stuff there. Instagram as well at AVLWX. And you can also comment along on TikTok, where everybody knows how to forecast the weather. So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate all of the support. And check back soon. We'll have another update for you tomorrow. Thanks.